there, and there's all kinds of boozes in there, and this one bottle of whiskey was open, and it had a picture of a black snake all curled up, and its mouth was open, and it was about almost half gone. I grabbed that and got a clean glass. I poured that glass full, and I said, "Here, drink this." Made her drink it, and she got drunk, but it calmed her down. We threw her ass back in that, and I left some money on the counter with that dirty glass that she had drank out of. I don't know how much it was, a pound note, I think. That's worth $4 and something. 1 pound note was. $4 and so many cents. Got her back in there and went and ordered those, got back in that car and took those, she had to go around that woman and go delivered those orders I had to take down there. They're sealed. They seal them with wax. They put the orders in a big envelope, and they take a match and burn their certain color of wax, and they burn that 3 times, and that's on each end in the middle. And that better not be broken, because if it did, it's your ass. You'd read them, see, and they're...
What about the woman with the baby?
She's dead.
Yeah, y'all didn't go get the baby?
No, you don't dare to touch it. You better not. As that girl, the driver of the carry-alls is taken there, and I said, "What'll we do, Sarge?" I said, "Leave it. Leave it. You can't touch it. Don't touch it. You don't touch anything like that. And you'd be a watch laying there. You better not touch it. If you did, it'd probably blow your damned hand off. It's triggered. No telling what they'd done that to that woman there. She might have been laying there a long time, dead, and they might have had a bomb under her. You can't tell. You don't trust nothing. Nobody. She wondered how you ever lived to get through it. God, I was sick for years and years.
All right, Miss Inez, how old were you when you were over there?
Oh, I was 22, 23, somewhere in there, young.
Okay. But you still didn't tell me when you got hit with the bomb.
Well, we was going down there to take those orders. Oh, it was, we had to walk. We had walked in towards let's see, that must have been north. No, wasn't north, it west. Must have been west of London, out towards Howard Hall. We had been in a little old bitty dinky town, and you could get fish and chips there, and they give it to you in a newspaper, piece of newspaper. And we had all been in there. We'd walked, must have been a mile or something out from there. Might have been more, I don't know, but at a hall. You couldn't go, nobody could go alone. You had to have 2 people or more to go. You couldn't go by yourself. And you knew everybody, see. And we was coming back from there. It was just, it got dark. And everybody started running and a pushing and a hollering. There's a hollering. There's women and men both, soldiers, both of them. Because they'd been at that little old place where we'd got them fish and chips. You had money, but you couldn't buy nothing. There wasn't nothing to buy. And all of a sudden, I got hit. Or something hit me. And I remember just raising up through the air, and I landed. I hit the ground, and I was knocked out. All of them kids went on, I guess. I don't know what happened to them. I come to, it was dark, foggy, cold, damp, and I tried to move and I couldn't. I was paralyzed from here down. I tried to move my toes, my feet, I couldn't. And I started praying for God to help me. And I got turned over on my stomach. And I'd crawl so far, and then I'd pass out. I'd come to, I'd crawl. I don't know how far I crawled. You couldn't see. I can remember crawling over rocks. And I come to some bushes, and I grabbed out, and it had stickers on it. And it hurt my hand. I turned loose. I passed out. I come to again, and that time I got a different one, and it didn't, cause them stickers went in my hands. I got a hold of them, and I tried to stand up, and I couldn't. I fell to my knees, fell down. See, I was paralyzed from the waist down, hitting the ground. And I don't know how long I had come to, till I finally held on. There was no feeling in my legs or my feet, and I was praying all the time, out loud, when I'd come to, for God to help me. And I finally got stood up, and I tried to move, and I couldn't, but I kept on. And the feelings started to come back, and then I could move my toes, and I got so I could move one leg. Then I'd move the other. I don't know how long I worked it myself. I was still praying out loud to God.
Grandpa Bennett, you remember Grandpa Bennett teaching you to pray?
So then I turned loose, and I thought, dear God, help me. And I started taking a step a little, just easy like. And then I finally got to that little old road, and down west that little road I saw a light down there. That was our midwives. And I just staggered in there. And I heard a gun click, and a flashlight came in my face, and the sergeant said, "Who goes there?" I had my dog tags. I just shook them like that. I so shook up, I guess I couldn't talk. I don't know. So it said, "Sergeant, at daylight we're going to come and hunt of you." I think I finally got out. No use to, I'm here now. So he said, "I'll take you up there to your midwives." So he took me up there. I took the muddy shoes off and fell up there in that straw. And now that was on a Saturday, and I laid there all day Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. I woke up and they had a sock. It was washing my face. It said, "Sergeant, get up from there. You haven't been to the latrine," that means the toilet. "You haven't ate." I said, "I'm not hungry," but they said, "Get up." They got a hold of me and set me up in that straw where I was sleeping, because that was our bed. And they sent another girl to the mess hall down there, and they brought some coffee and some old hard bread, stale bread. And I didn't drink coffee, but they made me drink some. I said, "You're going to make me puke if you keep making me drink that damn coffee." I said, "You know I don't drink coffee." Well, I got up then and went to the toilet, and then they let me alone, go back to bed. Monday morning at 4 o'clock, the lights come on, and a girl come through blowing a whistle. Front and center, they hollered. That means you fell out. 500 of us fell out, lined up in lines. And the sergeant had a tape there, and he says, "When you call out your name, you take 2 steps forwards and stand." So my name was called out. There were 92 of us called out. And then the rest of them, they said, go back to the barracks. They blew the whistle for them to go back. So the rest, all of them went back where they're from. And they said, get your gear. We're moving to the front. Well, what our gear was my pistol and my barracks bag with the extra shirt or whatever, and your gas mask. One time we had old long gas masks. Didn't they give us little square ones? We got the little square ones when we got ready to go overseas. They loaded us 2 truckloads of us and took us to the front.
Now this was after the bombing.
After the bomb. And I was bruised up. God, woman, you should see what I was like. Lord, Lord. I don't think there's a place in my body that wasn't blue. But was fortunate, no, I had a finger broken. I think it was that finger. Yeah, this finger here was broken. And I rubbed it with Johnson's baby oil so it wouldn't be no big knuckles on it. Because I seen them when they did the big knuckles. This is arthritis in here, but I keep rubbing that every night. I rub this and in that fingers. And
All right, where you go overseas? You said there was 92 of you on
them 2 trucks. They sent us over into France and all. And that was worse.
Well, why was it worse?
Because you're closer to the fighting over there. All around you, there are guns.
Where did you sleep over in France?
I don't know. We never had no bed to sleep in. We had to sleep and fall on the ground and took watch there. We didn't have no bed. We're lucky to have food. Maybe there'd be a putt-putt, we call them. It's like a motorcycle thing. Might be come out round down in there and bring us out some food.
All right, what were you doing? Why were you there?
Don't ask me, ask them. We wanted to know why in the hell was there ourselves. You didn't ask questions, honey.
But what were you doing? I mean, what was your duties?
Whatever they put you to working at. If they put me to work. They put me to work in the Signal Corps of work.
Okay, but now in France.
Yeah, over there. But I didn't stay over there very long. They brought me back.
All right.
Brought us all back.
What, the wax in France? I can't imagine what they were doing over there. I mean, did y'all
Well,
run?
if you'd be in the damn war, you'd know more about it.
Okay. But, so y'all just did different things?
We'd work in the office, you know, like an orderly room or something, where they
Okay.
have the orders in there. My God, the thousands of jobs that we did.
Okay.
Well, answer the damn telephone.
Okay.
They had those field phones. Yeah,
Okay.
whatever they'd done, they told you you'd done it.
Okay. So you did, you answered the phones, you typed orders, and
And
did you
worked
help?
in the Signal Corps.
Okay.
I worked in an office. Sometimes they'd have you to do be a stooge, as we call them, for a officer of some kind. He might be captain or up higher, and you was his stooges. Whatever he wanted you to do, well, he wanted you to go get him coffee or go get him a paper or go do this and go do that.
You did.
That's what. Yeah, you had to do it. You had to do it. You better make a good job at it. If you don't, you sure in the hell it'd get something terrible happen to you. I know some of them kids got kidnapped.